My 27M girlfriend 26F of 4 years rejected my proposal because she wanted more time. AITAH for breaking up with her and kicking her out of my apartment. I was in a relationship with my girlfriend for 4 years. We really loved each other. My family loved her. Her family loved me. We had discussions of marriage. We made plans for the future, how many kids we wanted. My girlfriend was always extremely excited about it. Over the last few months, I was giving her consistent hints that I was going to propose to her. And last weekend I booked a nice resort where I would plan to propose to her at a private place. Well, when I did propose to her, she somehow seemed shocked about it and asked if she could have a few more months. That just completely stunned me and was one of the most heartbreaking moments of my life. My girlfriend kept apologizing, saying she just needed to be in the right mental space, and that right then, she wasn't. She cried and promised me that we were technically engaged. She just needed a few more months to officially accept the proposal. I felt empty, sad, embarrassed. I felt horrible. When we returned back to our apartment, she was apologizing a lot, and there was also a lot of crying. The whole situation for me was so heartbreaking and embarrassing that I could not talk about it with any of my friends or even my parents. I could only consult my siblings. My siblings had completely contrasting opinions. My brother told me maybe she got cold feet, and a lot of people get cold feet, and to just give her time because she seemed like a genuine person. However, my sister told me what my girlfriend did was girl code for cheating and that my girlfriend was probably ashamed about accepting about my proposal. Given that she most likely was having an affair, my sister told me that my girlfriend would probably call off the affair in the next couple of months, after which she would be comfortable accepting the proposal. Completely contrasting opinions, but I sided with my sister because my brother gets a bit naive at times. The more I thought about, the more what my sister said made logical sense, and that just shattered my heart even more. So a couple of days ago, after my girlfriend came home from work, I told her we were done and that she had a couple of hours to pack up and leave. I gave her no heads up about it. I gave no reasons. She was shocked and talking a lot, asking why. But at this point, I just didn't trust her anymore. She obviously cried, but I was over it. A couple hours later, her friend came to pick her up, and I blocked her number so I didn't get any more texts. I am still suffering a lot, and it will take a lot of time to heal through this. AITAH update. There is not much of an update, but I will answer some questions as I've been receiving a flood of horrifying DMs. This will also be my final update. I am still replaying my entire relationship and over in my head. I am still replaying that day. I loved her so much. I put my heart and soul into the relationship. I confided in her my childhood trauma issues because I felt connected to her and thought we were soulmates. We had made plans on life after marriage. We spent a lot of time discussing engagement rings. She even told me what kind of ring she wanted. Months leading up to our resort vacation, I gave her so many hints, like saying this would be our best vacation ever, and that our 4th year anniversary would be extremely special. I had planned the entire vacation around our 4th year anniversary and planned to propose to her on that day. I started saving up money. After I was rejected, I just did not understand what happened. I was completely shattered. I thought I had set it up so beautifully. I thought she would be overjoyed. She had never given indications that she did not want to marry me, and I just couldn't understand her explanation for why she rejected me. I just could not understand why she needed a few more months, because all I asked her was if she wanted to marry me. I did not set a specific timeline on when to marry. I could barely speak to her anymore because it felt like my heart had been ripped out. It also hurt me that she was crying a lot and apologizing, even when we came back home. I still loved her then, but I was deeply hurt. After speaking with my sister, I finally started to make sense of it. Even though I did not want to believe it, the affair was the only possible reason for why she would not accept my proposal now, but accept it months later. She sometimes used to work late after hours, and I never questioned it because I trusted her. All the late night work hours, all those friend trips. The truth was right in front of my eyes, but I was blinded by love. How could she do this to me? I shared my deepest feelings with her. I made myself vulnerable to her, and she just completely crushed it. What other choice did I have but to kick her out? She ripped my soul out, and I still did not hate her. I had no feelings left for hate. I was just too distraught. How did it matter to me whether she was homeless or not? I really did not care what she did with her life anymore. I just did not want to be in the same room as her anymore. My sister is going to come over next weekend to spiritually cleanse out all the bad energy of my house using sage. I haven't told anyone about her affair because I don't want to tarnish her reputation. I don't know how I can ever trust anyone ever again. I am really thankful for my family's support. I don't know how I would have even endured this nightmare without their support.